Fuck Tyler Perry.
And we're back.
Where we last left our heroes, Tyler Perry was going and fucking himself.
Yeah.
Love it. It's kind of hot, actually. I wouldn't kick that man out of bed.
Okay. Whatever.
He's not unattractive.
Ray, please love yourself.
Look, we all have men or women that we would sleep with yet don't want to talk to. That's Tyler Perry for me.
Okay.
A thing that we all
He's attractive. Yes, that's a thing we all have.
Okay.
It's a thing we all have. Dante, back me up.
I'm
This is
going
the
to
thing
back her up on this one.
Thank you.
Is that like I want to disagree, but like even though I can't think of a specific example, I have this general feeling in the back of my head like that is probably true for you.
That's absolutely
Of
true,
course it's
especially
true.
for you, I think, Michael.
What the fuck?
Michael the Manor. Love it.
Michael the
What are we implying about Michael?
Out. That's fine. Here's okay. So I was going to say this when we were like out of episode, but then I thought more about it and I got like angrier, and so I do want to talk more about why they chose a perpetual motion machine, and that's that Tyler Perry doesn't know jack shit about science, and neither do any of his fucking writers apparently. They thought the idea of a college student just learning mechanical engineering would be a good candidate for inventing infinite energy. And then when it came to actually like displaying the science, and I get, okay? I get that the science is not the point of this movie, but it stands out because it's such a big claim that they can't back up in any fashion. Like all of the like the ways that he's sort of advertising this, that he's like doing these pitch videos, he's just like, hey, this is my name's Robert, and I built this battery, and it's called the Gale Force Wind, and you should. Does that count?
That does not count.
He killed someone else.
I did not kill him. I didn't do it.
Yeah, that's fair. and then like there was one of them, like, because he made multiple videos of fucking course he did. Oh, good.
Okay.
And
Of course, naturally.
and there's one point she's watching these videos, and I guess this is supposed to be charming, but it's in fact fucking weird. He says like, oh, it's powering this room, and the Gale Force Wind, the Gale Force Wind, and he starts singing and doing a little jig
Adorable.
in front of the battery, and it's like, how dare you make me look at this? What are you doing?
Yeah, that's just...
The Gale Force Wind, the Gale Force Wind, the Gale Force Wind, Gale Force Wind.
Yeah, it makes no sense. And then so he finally gets the pitch meeting, right? He finally gets to talk to the legendary Prescott about his battery, and they cut in to him at the meeting, and he's like mid scientific explanation, and you could hire a mechanical engineering student for $50 to explain how batteries
Not
work,
even $50.
and come up. You could
Just
come.
a
You could.
sandwich, really.
You could have a mechanical engineering fucking freshman who just got into college and just has a passing interest in electronics.
Or just read the
Explain
Wikipedia
how
article
he
on
thinks.
batteries.
Yeah.
How
Google.
he thinks it could work. No, you don't. You could not even fucking waste your finger strength and use Google. You could just half listen to a mechanical engineering prospective freshman and have a better idea of how anything works.
All right. That's Michael's having a very hard time right now.
Here
So let's
is
all be supportive.
The extent they cut to him mid explanation, and he's sitting there, and he says, and then the nickel and the battery and the Gale Force Wind, and then Prescott stops him and he's like, I think we've heard enough, Robert. And it's like, no, you haven't heard anything. What are you talking about?
Poor Michael.
I got
poor Michael.
so mad.
You get to hear this
when
rant
that
secondhand.
We can tell.
I got so fucking. That was another point where I had to pause. Like, we both had to take breaks. Like, Sam also, she'd already seen the movie, and she's like, I still need to take some me time sometimes. And that, so the first time I was thinking about like the battery, the video pitches and how dumb they were, and then I thought about how they literally just said nickel battery and then the name of the battery, and Prescott was like, that's enough science for today, sir. Let me stop before you bedazzle our fucking brain.
We're gonna blow your mind with this shit here.
Like, whoa.
Force wind.
All right.
Gale force wind.
No,
Taj
please.
Maori, chill out.
Please.
Okay.
Get back to Molotoving the dress
So,
for the sake of the audience.
Like, not technically. Not
Oh, yeah.
technically
It was not.
Molotoving. Here's
No.
let's point out.
I forgot
this-
what we were talking about before.
I know. Let me point out that up to the point that I've described this movie, it could still be a bad Lifetime film about a woman who's a horrible shit to someone, gets a restraining order because she
It's a horrible
cyberbullies
shit.
her and like messes with her wedding dress. And like it could almost be like a very weird and tasteless comedy, but
Yeah.
it finally becomes a thriller within the last like 20
Damn
minutes.
it.
You've got to stop fucking jumping there.
Seriously. Please, after watching this and like,
Jesus
Anger has
Christ.
transferred into Mario's.
You son of a motherfucker. Right there. At this point, it's just muscle memory.
So finally,
God
like
fucking
they're about
dick
to
bags.
have they're about to have their honeymoon
Your
on this
special
yacht
day.
that is
Ah!
called.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
we're sorry, Michael.
No, it's fine. I do
Well, he
want to
didn't jump
point
that
out,
time.
I'm pretty sure that the boat in what is possibly a dick move is called the Gale.
It was,
yeah,
it
And
was.
that's her last name. And
Which is
don't-
shitty, yeah.
I don't get why he did that. Well, I mean, ideally, she would never find out because she should be minding her fucking business, and then she'd be less upset in life in general.
Get away from
But
me.
she chooses to look at this boat, and the boat's name is the Gale, and it's like, okay, that was dumb, but whatever. So she
Fucking
sneaks onto this boat for their fucking honeymoon. They're out on the water, and then at night she just
You
shows what?
God, though.
What?
The fiance is pregnant. Don't forget that added layer.
The fiance
Oh.
is pregnant. She's already
yeah.
pregnant, and that is something that comes up in the at the end of the trial, like at the sentencing. She's like, all this stress won't be good for the little one, and she's like pointed about it, and Melinda's like, oh, you motherfucker, you are having ooh, that really razzes my berries.
Oh yeah.
And so,
That really razzes my berries is one of my favorite things.
yeah. So she shows up with a fucking gun on
Oops.
the boat, and she's like, Robert.
Guys, the game froze.
The game froze.
The
Okay.
game
well,
froze.
Ruh-roh.
That's how the episode ends.
We have to wait.
Damn.
cliffhanger.
You want that to be the end of the episode? Because that means another round of Mario so Michael can finish the movie review.
No, I don't. Hold on.
Andrew just fixed the game.
We'll
That's
be
gonna do it for
right
us here
back.
at Acrimony Gaming.
We'll be right back, guys.
Oh
the
my
episode.
god.
Oh,
This is wonderful.
God.
This is the best. This is by far the best recording session I feel like we've ever
It's
had.
delightful.
Between Andrew killing himself on multiple occasions to Michael's tangent about this movie. I love it.
It's great.
It's beautiful.
I was not thinking that I would explain the entire movie. I was like, I was just going to talk about the fact that this movie is bad. But then I was like, let's start from the beginning.
Michael, you really should just do one-man shows. You're really fucking funny.
It's very
He does this when he does his streams.
Who was
That's true. But you are seriously, you're so funny. You're like one of the funniest people I know.
That's very sweet.
Oh my god.
And that's what
I've actually this is something that I was going to mention before I went on the tangent, is that I've been experimenting with doing what I am calling salt streams.
Okay.
So, as you guys may know, the two games that I am like mainly streaming are Dark Souls 3 and Resident Evil 2. And Jordan has played all the way through Dark Souls 3 and he has very strong opinions and knowledge about it. And Tommy is like at the point in Resident Evil 2 where he's like speed run all of the different scenarios on like various modes and shit, and he like knows everything. And so both of them, like, I make sure they're in the chat because they want to see me play it, and they wind up getting.
Sorry.
Oh.
Whoops.
They wind up.
Well, all right. No warning. Hello, everyone.
Sorry.
Wait, are we?
back to
Can you share your screen with us, Daddy? We're not back yet.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
More technical difficulties.
Anyway, so I started trying out having them on Discord while I stream, and it
I
is
love
a
that.
very fun experience. I did it with Jordan and Dark Souls, and I'm going to do it with Tommy and Resident Evil 2 possibly tomorrow. And it's because, like, the last time he saw me playing, it was such a hot mess that he was, like, hyperventilating laughing, and I would like to have that on stream.
That is great
Right
times.
out the gate. Okay.
Delightful.
Anyway.
Okay, back to Acrimony.
So Melinda shows up on Robert's boat on their pregnant honeymoon with a gun and is like, Robert, you fucking destroyed my life. And he's like, I can't even like parse why you think that. I gave you $10 million. I gave you your mother's house back. I like revitalized your business life. You'll never have to work again. And also, you divorced me. This was where he like incredulously was like, you divorced me. And she was like, fuck you. Bullshit. No, this was my life. And you didn't. Oh my God. Let me backtrack slightly.
There's more goddamn backtracking?
She tried to sue him. She tried to
Oh, that's
sue
right, she
him
did.
for half of his profits because she's
Which
like,
is like 150
we
million.
were still married when he signed the contract. And it's like, no, the fuck you weren't. The judge is like, okay, we have literally every single document that could possibly prove this. And they all say that you're completely bullshitting. And also, didn't he give you your mother's house and $10 million? And she's like, that's not fair. Fair would be me getting half. And he's like, do you have any other argument about this? And she was like, fuck you, judge. And he's like, you have a restraining order. You're the worst possible being. And so this is the mindset that she's at. She's like, you cheated me out of my life. And he's like, what are you talking about? Please leave. And then like the crew shows up. She makes them jump ship.
She does, which is hilarious. It looks like the bodies pinging off the propellers when the Titanic sinks in the movie. It's fantastic.
Wow.
It's literally just like slapstick comedy. All of them. Like,
It's hilarious.
Why would you scream?
It's really
Why do
funny.
you need to scream when you fall into the water? You know what's happening. Oop, oop. Goodbye, Andrew.
This will be my last attempt. I
It's
mean,
gonna be okay.
this will be my last
Well, I
attempt.
hope there's one more
This
attempt.
will be my last attempt. So
Cut
I,
Mario into pieces. This is my last attempt.
Suffocation. No mushroom.
Yes, you have to finish the movie for the people.
is
Michael.
it, is the
Clawford
movie
is over
still
here
not done?
because he also wants to yell. He hears me yelling and he's like, this is my scene. I would like to also Clawford, get off of my headset. We don't need your audio.
Okay,
Um,
real last attempt. If I get a game over, then I'm fucking done. Well, there's part of it.
Well, there it is.
Two more
Anyway,
attempts. All right, here we go. Michael, you got...
Anyway.
Oh, shit.
Immediate death.
Michael, hurry! You gotta finish.
Jesus,
Good lord.
Andrew.
You've got
Hurry.
one life.
Hurry!
Andrew is Thanosing himself.
She winds up shooting him in the stomach. Robert gets shot in the stomach. Then she goes to shoot the wife, but Robert is still like alive, so he tackles her into the water.
Right.
She somehow gets back on the boat, and the boat is moving when she gets knocked
Is
into
this
the
a
water.
big boat?
No,
Yeah, it's like a yacht.
it's a yacht.
It's like a
not
yacht.
It's not like a paddle boat, but it's not like a cruise ship, okay? So
What hit me?
Jesus, Andrew.
The ghost.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking hell. I don't give a shit anymore.
All right, well,
Anyway,
let him finish before you end the episode.
Anyway, the gun gets knocked into the water, but she pulls. She finds an axe. Which, wait a second, where did she get an axe? I don't know, but she has it, and she's chasing Robert. She's like
in the
slowly
fiance's wedding
walking.
dress.
Yes, she took the wedding dress
Right, obviously.
that was owed to her in her weird mind.
Andrew. The next time
Andrew.
we play this game, for God's sake, man, remap that key.
We're not coming back to this. This is the end of the challenge. I'm done.
Oh my God! You died one place and you loaded to die another place. Anyway, so
Challenge is over
They
here.
finally get to the. Oh my God! They
He's not
finally
even
get
trying anymore.
I'm really
They
not.
finally get to the back of the boat.
This is all
and he's
B-roll
like
footage.
lays there. He's like, please, 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 and she like swings the axe down and hits him in a literally unspecified part. It's such a
can't tell.
weird, blurry close-up that you can't tell where on the body she hits him, but it makes him jerk his body so his foot accidentally hits the anchor drop button. And guess what's by her feet? The chain of the anchor, and the chain wraps around her leg and pulls her underwater, and she drowns. And then
Wow, that's a traumatic way to
her
go.
pregnant wife, or his pregnant wife, who like had, hey, you did it.
It's not over yet.
It's fine.
Just
His pregnant wife, who
staring at him.
had taken the lifeboat, which was a motorboat, to retrieve the crew from the water,
What were they doing in
finds
the water?
him bleeding.
They're in a boat.
Because she made the crew jump, and so
Oh
she
no,
had-
are you serious?
It's fine.
And
It's fine.
because she made the crew jump, and so she had to retrieve the crew. And so she did that. The wife retrieved the crew, found him bleeding, and that's the end of the movie.
And this is the
End
end of the
movie.
fucking
What?
episode, everyone.
That's the
We
end of the
finally
movie.
got there.
Thank you for watching. This is the
Thanks
this is
for
the last
watching.
video of the challenge.
Fuck
Unless
Tyler
you guys
Perry.
yell at me.
The more, yeah, sorry, Andrew, go ahead.
Sorry. Unless you guys yell at me some more to finish this, this is it. There's no more coming back. I'm sorry. There's 2 worlds that I'm not going to complete.
And I want to say, for my part, the more I talk about this movie, the more I hate it. The angrier I get.
Yeah, it's understandable. I think.
But please do watch it, and please watch it through a very legal means.
Comment down below if you've watched Acrimony.
Yes.
And tell Andrew he did a good job. Because he
Andrew-
did. Round of applause
Oh, Andrew.
for Andrew.
Oh, my boy, you did that.
Beautiful. Bye, everybody.
Tyler Perry, I know you're watching. Go fuck yourself.